Hey guys, I'm Colwen. Got another Transformers review. This is Transformers, I want to say Revenge of the Fallen, Brawn. One of the movie figures, and this is one of the really, really good movie figures. And so, like, let's get into it, man. Like, his vehicle mode is this big, hefty truck. Very realistic design. Very wheels around very nicely. Yeah, the front bumper kind of has a hard time pegging in properly, but it's good. Yeah, that's really the biggest downside with this guy is that his obvious vehicle mode, robot mode is just crammed right up underneath there, but like, it looks good this way. He's got the Nest symbol on there. He's got this nice dark brownish, blackish paint job going on where it's just molded straight into the plastic. Cool little headlights, silver painted, and this triple barrel Gatling gun. I have no idea if that's a real weapon, but I hope it is, and I like it. And this thing gets even better in robot mode. I don't know what this is. It's probably something to do with the gun, but it's nicely painted silver. And yes, you can find some accessories to fit in the back. I'd recommend the accessories from the Cyberplanet Key Soundwave. They're like these little octagonal box things that go on there, and they're really cool. So, comparisons. We've got our film noir Spider-Man. Soda can. Other car robots. Car robot in robot mode. Let me put film noir Spider-Man back there. And it's interesting is that I want to say Revenge of the Fallen came out in like 2008, 2009, and he was like $12 back then. This guy was like $20, $24. I mean, yeah, he's a police car, but still. Yeah. They're shrinking our toys. They're making us pay more for our plastic crack. Transformation. He's got a good... also, all these little round things are all compatible with the 3mm clip system. So if you are so inclined, you could just throw a bunch of weapons on this guy. But I don't... Unfortunately, I don't got any nearby to show off. So, to transform, you're just gonna rip the side panels clean off. And yeah, rip his leg off while you're at it. Yeah, that's another issue with this guy. He does have his faults. Bring out the side panels of the car, and you can look underneath. You can see some cool molded in detail. Yeah, he was 2009. He is going on over 10 years old now. We're going to come up here to the legs. We're going to fold down the leg, bring around the hood piece, and straighten the leg all the way out. So let me show you that again. We're going to fold over this hood piece on this double hinge. We're going to grab the foot, and we're going to bring everything out. And we'll get into those in a moment. We're going to keep going with transformation. Go ahead, and he does have a waist joint, and he's got, again, his hip joint likes to pop off. Spread out his feetsies. And straighten up his kibble down here just to get it out of the way. And then we're going to come up here to the arms. So, the arms are all the way down here. Lift up the entire roof section, and the arms are supposed to go with them. Some joints in here are getting loose. So the entire thing is supposed to hinge upwards. Like that. And he becomes long, but then he gets... So, like, yeah, here's the whole roof of the vehicle. We're going to bring down the arms, and if you look here in his chest, he's got this cool little... Can I get the light down on this? Can I get the light on this? Come on. Get the light on it. Bring me the light. Okay, here we go. Good. As you turn the arm down, you can see little plastic bits moving inside. That's the, that was the gimmick. That was the Mech Alive gimmick. And his really isn't that impressive. The, panels here on the arms are going to fold backwards, or you can keep them up as like shields, but they're supposed to be folded backwards. Let's go ahead and spread out his kibble and arrange his kibbliness. Stand for me, Mr. Brawn. Oh, and one more thing. Take his gun and unfold it up over his shoulder. And his gun is mounted on this nice swivel base platform thing that can go full 360 if you want. But it is molded to hinge over his shoulder like so. And I've completely ruined his posability, and now I need to readjust him. Okay. We got Spider-Man. We got Soda Can. We've got the other car robots and the car robot in car mode. So again, he's got all this kibble. He's got the side panels hanging off his back. He's got no backpack. He's got wings. He's got the panels hanging off his hips. He's got the panels hanging off his shoulders. But even though he is a panel former, he's a panel former done correctly. Because even though the panels are finicky, they can be moved out of the way. They can be worked with. You know, there is things you can do with them. You can take his panels and bring them around here to just cover up his entire legs if you want. His bumpers, meant to be done like that, but you can pose them around. They're on swivels. You can do whatever you want with those things. Turn them around horizontally, then bring over the hood panels for extra front leg armor. It's not going to stop his legs from popping off, of course, but I mean, if I got some nail polish on there, I'm sure nail polish would help a lot. And actually the knees are supposed to be like that. So, it's got a lot of, yes, those are his weapons. We'll get to those in a moment. He's got a lot of nice silver and gold bronze paint up along his chest and stuff. You got to really like how heavy duty that head is. That is just full on, like just shy of being Decepticon. And he does have light piping, although it's made out of a really dark plastic, so it's not going to really work. Let's see here. I talked about this posability on the shoulder gun. His wings are posable. His head has that nice little bobble going on, and he can move it back and forth on this internal hinge. So he can't really look up. He can kind of look up, but like he's really going to want to be getting the high ground and looking down on things. That was not an intended joke. He's got the internal hinge if you're so inclined, but that's really more for transformation. Ball jointed shoulder. He's got another hinge right in the shoulder there, which is nice that they worked that in there. He's got nice double jointed elbows, which is really more for transformation, but still very nice. He's got these nice swiveled wrists, so you can get him into some really decent action poses. Like, look at this. Okay, so like, if you can get his hips to stop popping off. Okay, so you're not going to get the shoulder gun in on the action, but, you know, there we go. I can get him to stand straight up. Do the whole running gun akimbo thing. Now, unfortunately, right about now, if I let go, he is going to fall backwards. So, yeah. We do have the waist joint. We do have, like, similar articulation. I just noticed that he's got same articulation in his arm as he does in his leg. Ball joint swivel, double jointed knee, and ankle swivel. Like, pretty much it's ankle swivel. Well, ankle hinges for the feet and the toes. Now, yes, you probably noticed I have holes in my guns. I made those holes on purpose so that I could peg the guns back here on his wings and give myself extra weapon storage. How I did that was I took some, I want to say it was plumber's putty or plumber's concrete, and I filled in the holes, and then I took a drill press that had the drill same size as these pegs, and I just drilled through, and they hang on there pretty nicely, I would say. So, he's a 10-year-old figure. Yes, he's kibbly. Yes, he breaks a lot of rules for what I would consider to be a good figure, because, like, nothing of his robot mode becomes vehicle mode. Like, the wheels are just strapped to his freaking thighs and his shoulders. Okay, he is pure shell former. But he carries the shell so well that he just... I like him. If you like realistic vehicle modes, he's a good vehicle mode. The robot mode, panely, ball jointy. The hips, I think the hips have gotten worse over the years, but they have always had issues falling off. So, should you get them? 50-50, man. Like, if you like what you see, you're gonna like him in hand. Just be aware of the issues. I'm glad I got him. He's my original. I'm keeping him. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. This is Colwen talking about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Brawn. It's a decent figure. Go get one, maybe. I don't know. Bye-bye. Thanks.